And chat, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Somnium Files nirvanA initiative. What song was that? That was The Beacon from Hi-Fi Rush. Okay, let's see. 4:07 p.m. exactly. Alright, what were we doing?
I won't let you lay a finger on him!
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horodori Institute are all connected.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this.
And I'm so proud of you, Dad.
I really need to catch up with my YouTube uploads.
Super stand-up battle! Can Tama win for a 5th week in a row and take the seat?
Right, this is what we're doing.
Stand-up show veteran, Tama!
We're doing the other branch from this.
Hey yo, I'm Tama!
What is this?
They say giving birth is extremely painful and men can't handle the pain. One day, a genius scientist created a device that could share the pain of giving birth with the father. His first test subject was his wife. His wife was about to give birth, so he decided to try out the device. But for some reason, he felt no pain. Something wrong with the equipment? He upped the power to 10%, then 20%, until he reached 100%, right when she gave birth. And right after that, his assistant right next to him dropped dead from pain. Tama, 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 hot tamale! Well, what's the result?
143. Too bad. No grand champion for you.
Why?
That wasn't funny at all. I think you're more suited for an assistant director position.
Hey, assistant directors are the directors of the future. Don't underestimate me.
Andy's Komeiji, on the street.
Shut up! What is it now?
What is it now? It's the reason we're here.
Let's go.
Today we'll be walking around an area that's truly memorable to me.
Wait, Tama's voice actress is the main protagonist of Pretty Please I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl? Huh. Cool. That still only had the pilot out, right? It's a Western cartoon.
There just aren't rooftop amusement parks like this anymore, you know?
A walk-around comedy show with Andy's Komeiji. I didn't know he was on one of those.
He isn't. This is just his dream. Dream in both senses of the word. It's his dream to have a show like this. It's kind of pathetic.
Tama, what are you holding in your hand?
What is this?
Good, she really does just have a couple of balloons taped to her chest.
Well, anyway, we will,
Komeiji's stumbling over his words. The sketchbook is a cue card. Tama, you're an assistant director now. You should send him a message using the cue card. This calls for, say something funny. You gotta break through to him.
I never intended on being an assistant director. That's fine.
say something funny? What do you mean? What does that mean?
What's going on?
Ryuki, we need to do our thing.
Right. Do it, Tama.
Somnium scan, activate!
Alright, now I gotta remember which paths I took before and which path to take now. Was it just a choice at the end? Ah, it was a choice partway through.
let's start there. If we're gonna talk about Andy's Komeiji, we can't miss that place.
Let's follow him.
Okay then.
Okay. Was it over... Was it this one? Where is he?
There's some vending machines with simple snacks and drinks, and seats to rest.
Back in the day, at bullet train stops in the country, this kind of rest area was common. If the great Andy's Komeiji showed up here, it would fill up with people wanting his autograph. But there's nothing we can do here now.
Ah, there he is.
He's got a good amount of fans.
Oh, well, hello. Komeiji is back on stage. So, for the first time in a while, I want to show you a skit.
Assistant Director Tama, show the cue card again.
Got it.
I think it was quiz.
Let's turn our square head circle. It's quiz time.
Okay, yeah.
Who is the comedian who's good at super funny gags and is on a roll right now? It's me!
Okay, it was not that.
Hello. So,
Let's show it.
let's get someone up here. Let's see. You there! Oh, you don't want to? Why not? You think I'm gonna make you participate in a
I did this in the
lame
exact wrong order, didn't I?
skit? It's not lame. It's super funny.
That's right. Maybe we should let him perform one of his super funny gags.
Yeah,
You sure
I
you're
know.
not just saying that because you want to see it?
Oh, well. So for
Let's show it.
don't you all want to hear a certain something? God of energy, Inti, Pachaka Max!
I did that in exactly the same
Hey,
order I
lady,
did
you're
it the
gonna
first
get
time, didn't
tired
I?
Standing there, there's an open seat right in the front row. Not only can you take a load off, you can watch my super funny skit. Oh, okay. I get one show a month and only get 5,000 yen.
When we saw him in person, there weren't too many people watching him.
But why not? He's funny.
Okay, but in any case, never really had a big audience.
1 sec, gotta clean my glasses off.
So something can trigger a flashback.
The trigger is...
Now that I've shared my roots, let's head over there.
Komeiji is on the move. Get after him.
It doesn't show a branch in the...
It's an older shooting game.
So no zombies?
It's like a clay target shooting simulator.
I wonder if Komeiji is good at this.
I can't picture him being coordinated enough for it. I bet he's just watching other people do it.
Yeah, That's a good point.
Anyway, there's nothing we can do here.
Ryuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. Let me look at the flowchart real quick. Am I even in the right one? I am in the right one. Okay. You shot some clay pigeons once, only got about half of them? I don't know if I could even get that. Okay, so we are in the right Somnium.
Woo! I've already worked for 5 minutes. It's time for a break. Oh, too early for a break?
Meiji's older, so he gets tired quick.
He's just joking. You shouldn't take him seriously.
Yeah. What are you doing with the marker in your hand?
Let's show him a cue card.
You look like you want an autograph. All right. So, where do you want me to sign this? The co-signee section? Yes. No worries. Anything for a friend. But I do have a family to think about, so you better not ditch me. I said you better not ditch me.
Ah, there's the branch. Okay. Okay. Now I need to figure out which one I already did.
Komeiji became a co-signee and took on someone's debt.
What an idiot. Of course they'd take off on him.
But hey, now we know how to trigger these flashbacks.
Yeah, the cue has to link to the memory of his past.
All right, let's keep going.
All right, to the train. No, to the archway.
He's on the move again.
Oh no, he's over there.
They actually sell balloons here. When's the last time you paid for a balloon?
That's a good point.
Don't agree with him. Give him a cue.
Oh, I tried all of these. Which one is correct? Hang on. It wasn't fly with balloons. Buy balloons gets you a timey, but not... Let's inflate.
Anyway, they're gonna let me make a balloon today. So, can I give it a shot?
There we go.
My debt isn't getting any smaller. What is a blacklist? I can't borrow any more money? Where can I get more money? You'll let me borrow money? Really? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The debt got bigger and bigger, and he couldn't borrow any more money from regular lending companies.
That's why he started borrowing from shady people.
Hey, who is that over there? Who could it be? Do we have a guest today?
Tama, the person standing
Oh,
there
come
is-
on. OBS disconnecting? Hang on. Am I reconnected? Testing, testing. Oh, boy. OBS Studio reconnection successful. Rebooted. I'm back. Playing again. Excellent.
Is this the same scene we saw at the beginning of the Somnium?
We couldn't hear then, but I wonder if we can hear this time.
Yeah.
No,
Do you need something from me?
I record locally, so I didn't have an interruption in my recording, just in my connection to the internet.
Hello, this is Chow Chow Finance. Mr. Komeiji! Oh, you're late on your payments.
Oh, yes. I'll pay you back no matter what. So please,
Are you sure? I've heard that from you enough times already. At this point, I guess we have no choice. Maybe we'll have to get your family involved.
Oh, what does that mean?
Mr. Komeiji, if you can't pay back what you owe, this is what happens. Do you understand? In any case, Yonoharu Inda, good luck.
Shoma, what should I do?
Now,
What?
it's an opportunity for a cue.
Okay, I already picked Protect Shoma, so we'll go prepare the money as the branch.
Okay, I just need to get some money ready, and those Yakuza guys I met at one of my shows, they said they had a good-paying job for me. I guess I'll just have to take a chance on that.
And this is where we see... Okay, we're on the branch. We're on the new branch. Cool. What is Komeji's secret job?
Let's go.
I need to help Shoma is blank, blank, blank. Even if I have to blank, whatever happens to me, blank.
4 minutes now.
Okay. Where did he go? Is it the Ferris wheel? I think. No. Is he in the plane ride in the center? No. He's not on the train. Is he up there? No. God, I hate the music in here. Oh, there he is. At the shooting target.
It's a shooting game. I can't picture Komeiji playing this.
Try it or find someone good at games. Let's find someone good at games. Or do we want to try it? We'll try it.
I don't even play games. Well, I guess it's like a shooting game at a carnival. Here I go.
Oh, that's not...
Oh, I'm not a target?
That's not how that goes.
He won't play.
Maybe he won't do it himself.
Well, in that case...
You have 3 minutes left, Ryuki. Focus.
Yeah, I know.
A shooting game.
Find someone good at games.
What? You want me to play this? Oh, I'm not good at this. Hey there, you look like a shooter. Why don't you give it a shot? This is the goods. I'm gonna take the pay. Don't worry, it's untraceable. Thank you.
Got caught up in the black market. Yikes. What is something important?
Oh no.
Andy's Komeiji was selling firearms? Huh? Komeiji is gone.
What? He's over there.
Okay, now he's at the plains.
Komeiji is trying to get on an airplane.
His expression is so dead.
Tama, get in position to show Komeiji a cue card.
Let's see. One more round, or call out to people nearby. Or jump off. I'm gonna go with one more round. I'll use the timing.
What? Another?
Ha! I was correct.
What do you want me to say? If you quit now, your debt's only gonna get bigger.
Why? I gave you all your money.
You're nowhere close. Going round and round again, Komeiji. You're stuck doing laps for us just like this plane ride.
Komeiji had a hard time getting away from these shady characters.
I'm guessing he could only pay off the interest.
Crap! I forgot my bow tie.
Hey, where
Well,
are
that
you
was
going?
dangerous.
What is this? I know. If I have this, this is my ticket out of here. This is victory. This is my gold medal.
What did Komeiji find?
Good
I'm
question.
going after him.
You only have 2 minutes. Hurry, Ryuki.
Yeah, working on it.
What?
Is this?
– 198 seconds. We'll say
If I
take.
this with me, they'll have to pay me. There's no way they want this getting found.
Oh, it's a file, isn't it?
And it'll fit perfectly in my suitcase. It's just sitting there, practically begging me to take it. If I take this, I can escape this life. This is my chance to finally get ahead. I can't go back now.
Marcellus Wallace's soul.
Komeiji took something home in his suitcase. I'm guessing he was going to blackmail someone.
But what could it be?
Well...
Okay, let's see where this leads. Smiles for tears.
Mr. Komeiji, I've taken a look inside your mind. You've been involved in gun trafficking, haven't you? There are other things I'd like to ask you about. May I have a minute of your time?
What do you mean, may I? Okay. What's the connection between the gun trafficking and your debt? What's that gun you had for trafficking? What did you find on the rooftop? What were you doing at Horodori Institute? Alright, good talk.
Mr. Komeiji, you're treading dangerous waters here. At this rate, Shoma could also be put in danger. Please, talk to me. For Shoma's sake.
He puts his hand on his bow tie.
Shoma, can you protect him?
Yes.
You want me to protect Shoma?
As soon as I know he's safe, I'll tell you everything.
Alright, let's go get him then.
Ryuki, I have Shoma safely under custody. I'll put him on the line.
Dad!
Shoma, are you okay?
No! The cops came and put me in the car, and now they're driving me to the station.
I see.
What did you do, Dad?
Oh, buddy.
The police are after you now? I knew you were dumb, but not that dumb.
I'm sorry.
Shoma, I'll have to fill you in later.
After the reconciliation in the other branch, this sucks to see.
I need to talk to your dad for now.
Okay. But...
Alright, Ryuki. I'll leave the rest to you.
But what?
Now, please continue, Komeiji. Or do you prefer Mr. Enda?
Why did you have that gun?
About what you said earlier. I was involved with gangs and their gun trafficking operations. That's where I stole the gun I had. I was knee-deep in some dangerous business, and I thought I needed a way to protect myself.
About your debt.
Yes, I've racked up a huge amount of debt. I've been getting hounded by collectors. Eventually, they started threatening me with this.
Listen, Andy's Komeiji.
You kept a recording of it, okay.
Your little boy is in elementary school, isn't he? If you don't pay the money you owe in 1 month, we're taking him and selling him overseas. Am I clear?
I couldn't talk to the police. You're right. Gangsters selling guns, and I was an accomplice. It was all for money, but I've always wanted to cut ties with that lot. But I couldn't do it. I had no other way to pay back the money I owed. The money I make as a comedian is just a drop in the bucket.
What were you doing at the Horodori Institute?
Well, the thing on the rooftop of Misatan. You know about it, don't you?
Yes. You walked away with it in your suitcase. It was so you could blackmail someone.
That's right.
Is this related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Mr. Ryuki, please take a look at this.
Yeah? Come to Horodori Institute of Genetics. If you give it back, you'll be rewarded.
A message.
Look at the sender.
Yeah. A message from Terror.
One sec.
Komeiji, what's going on here? Why do you have a Nile message from a serial killer?
That thing I found belonged to Terror.
What was it?
That's what he was talking about in the message.
Are you saying you tried to blackmail Terror?
I guess so. Anyway, that's why I went to Horodori Institute. The entrance was already open by the time I got there. But there was no one inside, as you know. I had no choice but to wait there. And then you showed up.
What was the thing? What is the it in the Nile message?
Do you still intend to hide things from me?
Tell me.
Mr. Komeiji, I'll ask you one more time. What is this thing that's so important to Terror?
Why aren't you telling me?
Fine. I'll ask a different question. Where is it now?
Will you bring me with you? If you do, I'll tell you.
Fine. And a residence.
Mr. Komeiji, isn't this...
Is it hiding under the kotatsu?
Yes, it's my home.
This makes so much sense that it's actually confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of anticlimactic.
Only got so much budget for environments.
So, where can I find it?
Ah, right. Where was it? I must be getting old. I'm having trouble remembering.
You're not that old.
Mr. Komeiji, please. You can't tell me that after bringing me all the way here.
I know, but what am I supposed to do if I can't remember?
We have no choice, Ryuki. Let's just start looking around.
Nothing here.
There's something like seaweed on the ground, though.
Yeah?
I don't think that's relevant right now.
Shoma's a robot.
There are only futons inside. I doubt Terror had an interest in this.
Okay. Is it in the doll?
Maybe this?
You think this is what Terror was after?
Let's x-ray it.
Nothing really stands out.
Afterward, we checked the room from end to end, but we didn't find anything that might be what we're looking for.
Mr. Komeiji, are you really sure it's here?
Yes, it should be.
Just tell me what it is!
How strange. Where could it have gone?
Ryuki, look at this.
I thought so.
What is he thinking?
I've had enough of this. If you're going to keep lying to me...
Oh, is this a trap for me?
Huh? Why are you all here?
Ryuki, you left Shoma at Abyss HQ, didn't you?
What's going on?
How awful of you to leave him all by himself.
He wasn't by himself.
Miss Iris, Miss Mame, and I were having dinner at Yurakucho. Then I got a Nile message from Shoma. That's when we found out about the questioning. We also found out Shoma was in police custody. This is bad. It's a super mega big deal.
Why did they let you take him?
That's what we all were thinking, so we headed over. But he was done being questioned by the time we arrived. That is why we decided to bring him here.
He was supposed to stay in custody for his own safety.
They all know Shoma?
Seems so. Shoma and Mizuki go to the same elementary school, so that's probably how they're all connected.
Give it up already, Dad! I already hated you for being unfunny, pathetic, and unpopular. And now you're a criminal too?
Did the police tell you that?
Yeah, they told me everything.
But it was all for you.
Stop making excuses. You did all that bad stuff, and you're still trying to fight back, lie, and trick your way out of it. I'm sick of it!
Shoma.
Dad. Dad? You should just die already!
Oof!
What?
What is it?
Big mistake. I'll give you one more chance. Come to Dvaita alone.
This could be an opportunity, Ryuki. If we go to Dvaita, maybe we can catch Terror.
Mr. Komeiji, we'll put our search aside for now. I'm going to Dvaita, alone. I can't bring you along on a hunt for a dangerous criminal.
No, you can't. Terror will run if you show up. I need to get his guard down first. You should hide somewhere.
I hate that he has a point.
Once he shows up, you appear.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'll be the bait. This is the least I can do after what I've done.
I guess he's got something of a point. Excuse me. Komeiji went into the studio alone. Before he did, he started a video call on his smartphone. I hid out of sight, watching the video and waiting for something to happen. But no matter how long I waited, it didn't seem like terror would show up. I eventually ran out of patience and walked into the studio. And found half of Komeiji. Half of somebody? And now I have a brain glitch, of course.
Ryuki, are you okay, Mr. Ryuki?
What happened?
Alright, where's half of Komeiji? Why are you guys here?
Oh, good. You're okay.
I don't think I'm injured. Why are you here?
What if Ryuki is terror or an accomplice, and every time he blacks out from the video, he does something?
We will explain later. First, can you tell us what happened here?
I don't know. I started seeing things. Then I lost consciousness.
Tama, were you watching?
Whew. I managed to come back.
What do you mean, managed to come back? What happened to you?
Tama.
After you lost consciousness, you were attacked from behind. A high voltage current was delivered to your back, and I was short-circuited.
Okay, fair enough.
I wasn't able to use any of my functions. But, as you can see, I was able to bring myself back online thanks to my self-repair program.
Did Terra do this?
I don't know. I didn't see the attacker. I don't know anything after you lost control of your bladder.
Oh, grand.
You mean lost consciousness?
Yeah, whatever.
Did that too.
So, where's Komeiji?
I don't see him here.
Oh, there he is.
No.
Mr. Komeiji, why?
Saw that coming. So whatever it is that happens, they can do it like on the spot with somebody. Not the first body Iris has seen.
It's the right half of Komeiji's body. I think it's safe to say terror is the culprit.
Who do I want to wink sync with? Let's wink sync with Shoma.
I can't link sync now. Not enough battery.
Fair enough. Shoma.
What can you even say in a situation like this?
Not much.
How could this have happened?
Are you okay? No, he's not.
Of course he's not okay. Komeiji was his father.
Did you see anyone? Alright. Didn't think I'd get much out of him. Are you okay?
I guess so.
Why are you here?
I figured that something was up with you guys at Shoma's house earlier. I heard you were talking about terror and going to Divida.
It was hard to miss us talking about that. You were 5 feet away from us.
So I got worried and came over. Oh, but we did not come here right away. We first discussed whether we should track you down. I think it was about 2.5 hours after you left that we decided. We thought we should just come straight here and...
It's 11:30 p.m. now, by the way.
Did you see anyone?
No, I didn't see anyone until we got inside the studio.
Are you the ones that helped me?
That is a bit of an exaggeration. We simply untied the rope that bound you.
Rope?
Must be that one over there.
I was tied up with that?
Why did he kill Komeiji and not me?
Yeah, your hands and feet were tied really tight. When we arrived, we found you on the ground in that state. So, Kizzy and I untied the rope.
How did you get here?
Well...
Ah, there you are.
Oh, this motherfucker again.
Here you are, the receipt for your card payment.
Oh, thank you.
Excuse me, but who are you?
What? Oh, I am but a humble taxi driver. I forgot to hand you the receipt earlier.
So you drove these 4 here?
Indeed, that is correct. I was always quite bad with machines, you see. I let others handle the TV, the music, and other such things. Oh, one time I wanted to listen to a CD, but I didn't know how to open the CD player, so I smashed it with my fist.
Why are you saying this?
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
Yeah.
That is just how terrible with machines I am.
Are you talking about how you had a problem with the receipt?
That is why I could not handle the card payment as smoothly as I would have liked. And while I was fumbling my way through the payment...
He said that the girl with the blue hair in the passenger seat ran out. So it was...
Mame did?
So she got out of the car first.
Naturally, I was quite flustered by this rowdy display. And so I continued to fumble for 3, 4, no, perhaps even 5 minutes or so. I somehow managed to process the payment, but I was still quite bothered. I returned the credit card, but in my haste, I completely forgot to hand over the receipt.
What were the other 3 in the back seat doing during all that?
They were waiting the entire time.
What do you mean, they?
The card was Kizzy's, but she was sitting on the far left seat, so Shoma and I didn't get out.
Well, now that that's settled, I will be off. If you'll excuse me.
God, that guy's unnerving. Mame went into the studio by herself.
Yes. Kizzy, Shoma, and I went into the studio together. Mame was already inside.
What is it, Ryuki? Does something bother you about that?
No, it's nothing.
I think it unlikely that she's the one who did this. Did you see anyone?
By anyone, do you mean the culprit?
Like, how would she have done so, having just gotten here?
Well, anyone at all. Like, any suspicious figures, maybe?
No, we did not see a single soul.
I see.
Alright, Mame. Mame. Mame already saw Komeiji's corpse. She must be in shock. She's in no state to talk. Are you okay?
She seems very shook up. We should let her be for now.
Did you see anyone?
I see. No one saw anything. Tama, have you contacted Abyss and HQ?
Way ahead of you. The investigation team should arrive soon. I've also arranged for a counselor.
Arranged for 4.
All 4 of them are in a really bad mental state.
Shoma?
Are you okay?
No, he's not.
Shoma, wait!
Didn't have the budget to animate them running off.
Go after him.
Right.
By the time I ran out of the studio, Shoma was already gone. The other 3 must have decided to split up because they scattered in different directions. I thought it would be better to search a wider area and got in my car, but...
I don't see him anywhere. No response on his phone, and his GPS is off. Where did you go, Shoma?
We had to find him after he stormed out like that. Who knows what he'll do in this state. Calm down, Ryuki. Think about where Shoma might go.
Where he might go. I got it.
The rooftop?
Shoma must be there.
Yep, thought so. Misaton.
Shoma!
Gotta wait for it to come back around, I guess.
Well, no big deal. It's a Ferris wheel.
Oh, what if he jumps out?
He'll come back down if we just wait.
Oh, that's tempting fate, Toma. Yes. Well known. Misaton, 5 minutes after midnight.
Anyway, this is all a load of bull. Today is Valentine's Day.
What?
It's past midnight, so it's February 14th now.
Oh, but I don't really care about that right now.
How can you not care?
We're busy, Tama.
More importantly, Shoma was on the number 2 car, right?
Why do you ask?
Because...
Yes, he definitely went in number 2.
I thought so. If that's the case, he should be back soon. What? No.
He did jump out.
How? We checked every one of the cars, but I don't see Shoma anywhere.
We are living in a false world created by a program. Therefore, if we can rewrite its code, we can create miracles.
It can't be. Impossible. It can't be. It can't be. I know Shoma went on that car. I saw it with my own eyes. And yet...
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Don't tell me it's happening again.
What the hell does that even say? I wonder what it says in the original Japanese version, because that's got to be readable too. Well, is that Chinese? Or is that like super dense Japanese? Ikame Shrine.
Tama, do you know about this place? I heard about it from Mr. Date. This shrine worships a fruit called the Fruit of Immortality.
Why are you smiling, Ryuki?
If you eat it, you will gain eternal youth and life.
Hey, Ryuki, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're not well. Mentally, I mean. You haven't been for a long time now, and I think it's getting worse. You should really see somebody.
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
Coming to this shrine has calmed me down.
Coming here doesn't solve anything. Praying to a god or Buddha isn't going to heal your heart.
Please, Ryuki.
Okay then. You want me to go to the hospital? Before I do, let me ask for one thing. Can you replay the scene from Studio Devita right now?
Ryuki.
I want to solve the HP case, no matter what. No.
Oh, that look on his face.
For Komeiji. Especially now that he's...
Sheesh, really... Fine, I'll do it. But promise me that after the investigation you'll...
Yes, I'll go get checked out.
Promise, okay?
Yeah, I promise.
Now, close your eyes. Let's do this.
Excuse me.
So, what did you want to investigate here?
Something's been bothering me.
Somebody knocked over the camera.
You see that camera on the tripod that's tipped over? When we got here...
It wasn't like that.
Why did it fall over?
Could it have been terror?
But why?
I don't understand why, but it could only have been him.
No, that's not true. There's another person that could have tipped it over. When we regained consciousness, there were 4 people here. Iris, Kizuna, Mame, and Shoma. The first one to go into the studio was...
Amame. That's what Iris and Kizuna said. Are you suggesting Amame tipped over the camera?
It's entirely possible.
But why would she do that?
That's what I'm going to figure out.
Virtual reality activation. Okay, let's see. First we'll look at the camera.
It really isn't standing up.
Yeah, no shit, Tama.
Yeah.
Could it be the alcohol's fault? It happens all the time. Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
The camera tripod is tipped over.
The
extra
kettle is on the floor.
That looks like a trash can. Electric kettle? I've never seen an electric kettle like that.
Must have fallen off the table.
I wonder how it fell.
Someone did a pile driver on it. Either that or it was bumped or something.
Let's see. Look at Komeiji's
What's the
body.
estimated time of death?
Roughly an hour and a half ago. Based on the time the body was discovered, of course.
So roughly 10 p.m., February 13th.
Okay, so Amame was with the others.
We woke up here around 11:30 p.m.
Estimated time of death, okay. What was he looking for? A mannequin behind the set. Was this used for some broadcast? Okay. What else?
It's the rope that had you in the tortoiseshell bondage position.
Now's not the time, Tama.
Tortoiseshell? No, that's not true.
Oh? Is it a crab tie?
No. No crabs, no tortoises, no shrimp, nothing. Anyway, look at the rope. There's a fake nail.
It matches what Amame had on.
Yeah, supposedly they untied me. This camera, it's not tipped over. Okay. Alright, what else? Let's interact with the door.
The door on the east side.
The door we entered from.
Okay. How about this other door?
The door on the west side of the building is locked. I don't think we can open it from this side.
Are there any other exits?
The only other door is the door to the east, the one we entered from.
So, east and west. Just the 2 exits.
Let's see. What else can we interact with?
There's a power cord on that table. I think it's for the electric kettle.
Probably means the kettle was here. That one video is playing on the monitor.
This is where you lost consciousness. And me, right after.
Okay, I guess we'll interact with the maybe TV sign. Never mind. What's left to interact with? We've interacted with all of this. Oh!
The floor is wetter than my...
Oh, come on, Tama.
Please don't even say it.
Would you prefer the word moist? I think there was hot water in the kettle. It must have been in keep warm mode. That must have fell and... Footprints were
hot
water.
footprints.
Saying that it's still warm, the prints couldn't be more than a few minutes old by the time this data was gathered.
So right before we regained consciousness?
Yeah.
Can you tell me whose prints they are?
Judging from the shape and size, absolutely Amame's.
Interesting. So I guess she ran to the door and tried it and it was locked?
The prints lead to the door over there.
The door on the west side.
Okay, it looks like we're pretty much done investigating here. I think I can make one conclusion.
Oh? Care to share what that is?
First, think about what Mame did when she first entered the studio.
Mame go first. Was it the rope, the camera, or the door?
Judging from the trail, I think she came to me first. She couldn't have come to me after stepping in the warm water.
That's true.
Because if she did, it would have left prints. So the first thing she did must have been to try to untie me. That's when a bit of her nail broke and stuck to the rope. But then, something happened that stopped her.
Something?
I'll tell you later.
Tell her now!
Anyway, she stopped trying to untie me.
Where did she go from there?
Well, then she knocked over the camera. Or did she go to the corpse?
That's when she discovered Komeji's body, and then headed to the stretcher.
But she only found out what was in that bag after you woke up, right?
Right.
Guess not.
Here. Mame must have been in a hurry. She tipped over the camera by accident.
And then what?
She came here next. Mame ran into the table, which caused the kettle to fall, and the hot water spilled on the floor.
And then?
And then to the door. This is super simple.
Well, if we trace her footprints, they stopped right in front of the western door. But the door was locked and it didn't open, so she couldn't get out. And then...
Then the others showed up.
Tama, do you have any ideas why Mame stopped trying to untie me?
I sure do. But continue. I want to hear what you're thinking.
Okay, here's my answer. It's simple, actually. I think Mame saw Terror enter the studio. While she was untying me, Terror came across the scene. They ran over to her to try to take her out.
Okay, but...
That's why the body was left in such an unnatural position.
I see. We're on the same page. There are still some question marks, but...
Okay, so... why didn't he just kill her?
Well, putting that threat aside for now. Shall we get started?
Start what?
Filming, duh.
Oh, this again. All right.
Again?
You got a problem? So, are you ready?
No.
Okay, here we go.
I said no.
Ready?
Great, one of these scenes again.
Action! I'm going to cast you as a Mame. Recreate her movements. Let's start with when she first ran into the studio.
Her first move was...
What? Oh no! Mr. Ryuki is tied up!
You can hit quite the falsetto.
You're a really shitty actor.
Well, what did you expect?
Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Mr. Ryuki! Snap out of it!
This is when her nail fell off.
Mame tried to untie the rope, and...
That's when Terror ran into her.
Since Terror is blocking the east door, she can't go that way. So she tried to run to the other door.
Okay, let's see your best performance. God.
Why do you make me do this?
Okay, go on. Run away.
And then, run into the camera. Then run into the table, and that drops the kettle, and... she discovers the west door is completely locked.
And Terror what? Ran away?
Cut! You were doing so well.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway, she was cornered and... What happened after that? This is what I was trying to get at earlier. And one more thing. When you asked Amame if she saw the culprit, she shook her head.
She was lying. What's the name of the guy with the mask? Gen, I think?
Why did she lie?
Hey, Tama. You collected all the data in this studio, right? Including X-ray?
Yeah?
In that case... I knew it.
Okay, not Gen.
What? Terror?
I think so.
So when we regained consciousness, they were in the studio?
That must be the case. Wait, you didn't notice, Tama? I thought you had X-ray vision.
I thought it was part of the set.
Anyway, they have a gun?
Really? You didn't notice that was a person?
Yeah, a 50 caliber automatic handgun. That could do some real damage.
Well, that explains why she kept her mouth shut.
This next bit is just speculation, but... Terror headed to the western door and cornered Mame. But then must have... heard footsteps coming from the other door. Iris, Kizuna, and Shoma. Of course, Terror probably had no idea who they were. Terror must have said something like...
Don't tell them I'm here. If you do, I'll shoot you.
Then they hid in the set, since their only escape route was cut off.
That's why Amame lied. She couldn't have said anything with Terror threatening her.
Probably.
Well, let's go get her then. If she's still alive.
What a shame. Terror was right there, but we couldn't get them.
There was nothing we could have done. Shoma was the top priority.
Anyway, there's only one thing we need to do. Let's find Mame. She saw Terror in person. She's a key witness now. Maybe she has some information. Something about terror we don't know. Maybe a voice or how they walk. Hey, Tama. Where is Mame?
I don't know. Her smartphone is either off or somewhere with no reception.
I asked Tama to call Kizuna, Iris, and Gen to ask if they knew where Mame was. None of them picked up. Well, that's unfortunate.
Hold on a second. What about your promise?
Fine, I'll get checked. And I want to talk to Shoma. He's at home now, right?
Excuse me. At least that's what Tama said before I came to the shrine. I have no idea how Shoma was able to get out of the Ferris wheel. I don't know if it's related to all this, but I had a strong desire to find out.
So we have 3 objectives. Finding a Mame, getting checked up at the hospital, and meeting with Shoma, right?
Yeah.
Fine, I'll tag along. Not to mention today is special for partners. Valentine's Day.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me? Anyway, let's get going.
Alright, what question have you got for me? How long should whiskey be aged? I don't drink. That's very good. Saves you from seeing your locker covered in your own pee? What? Okay. Well, let's save. Valentine's Day. She may or may not have a thing for him. Okay, we've got a lot of places to go. Let's talk to Shoma first.
Hey, don't get in the kotatsu without permission.
It's cold out, and I'm cold.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask a few things.
Why are you just reading?
But before that, Shoma... No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I decided not to ask him about what happened at the studio. It would be cruel to remind him, not to mention I didn't want him running off again. It would probably be best to avoid talking about Komeiji and the interrogation from the cops. I wanted to ask about... How did you get out of that Ferris wheel? Okay, I'll wink sync.
Dad.
Yeah, I figured
Shouldn't have
that's...
said that you should die. It's all my fault.
Poor kid. How did you get out of that Ferris wheel?
Huh? What are you talking about?
The Ferris wheel at Misatan.
I didn't go to Misatan.
What? That's impossible. I definitely saw you get on the Ferris wheel.
Maybe you saw my doppelganger? Or maybe my clone.
Your clone? No, I don't think so. I mean, we may have the technology for it, but I've never heard of any human clones. Not to mention, it's forbidden by law.
The law doesn't mean anything. Not to a psycho like Chikara.
What do you know about what was going on there?
What do you mean?
Are you implying that at Horadori Institute...
Yeah, they're researching cloning. So maybe they secretly made my clone.
And what, Flash aged it in the last couple months?
Impossible.
I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding about Horadori Institute researching cloning. Just about cloning me.
How do you explain the Ferris wheel then?
Maybe you were seeing things.
You do tend to see things, Ryuki.
Seeing things?
Maybe you got the TC Purge.
Purge? What is that?
Last year, they invented a way to edit genomes called Purge.
Purge was developed by Horadori Institute. TC Purge is kind of like a virus.
What is TC Purge?
People at Horadori Institute called it the Organic Nanomachine. It acts kind of the way a virus does. When it enters the body, it It latches onto bacteria, and a protein complex called CRISPR-Cas-beta is made. CRISPR-Cas-beta can cut, move, and attach certain DNA nucleotide sequences. When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons.
That's scary.
It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over. And on top of that, TC Purge multiplies in the body. It takes over the multiplication functions of bacteria and makes copies of itself. And it can be passed to other people with your breath.
Shoma, how do you know all this?
Well, there's just some stuff.
About the code for BATS 490.
Shoma, you still haven't told me why you lied.
Lied?
About the code for BATS 490. That wasn't referring to Horodori Institute, but you said it was.
Sheesh, can you just let it go? I didn't solve the code.
About the thing Komeiji got.
I'm sorry, Shoma. This might be hard for you. But can you tell me about Komeiji?
That's a broad question, Ryuki.
Komeiji picked something up at the rooftop amusement park in Misatan. Something that is meaningful or significant to Terror. But he didn't tell me what it was. I thought you might know something.
Sorry, but I have no clue.
I see.
I'm looking for Mame.
Yeah?
Do you know where she is?
I have no idea.
Ryuki, we can hold off on Horodori Institute. We need to prioritize.
Yeah, we need to find Mame.
And get you to a hospital. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom really badly. Standing up did not do any favors for my migraine. Holy shit. Wow. Alright. Prom and world cuisine.
Amame.
Yes, Amame. Yeah? And where'd she go?
Really?
Yeah, a storm rolled in overnight, and I woke up in the middle of the night with the migraine, and it did not go away after I slept some more. So I've had a headache all day. It's not pleasant.
She left pretty quick, though.
One thing I dislike about the Somnium File games is that there's really no point in looking at the stuff in the environment and interacting with it, because it's all just like brief descriptions of what the thing is, rather than any kind of interesting dialogue about it or discussion of it. Or at least most of the time that's the case. Why didn't you pick up the phone?
I was so busy today. We're expecting a lot of customers, so I have a lot of prep to do.
Why are you expecting a rush?
You know about what happened in Shinjuku yesterday? We're actually pretty close to there.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard? Someone shot off a rocket. Luckily, there weren't any casualties. So anyway, there's tons of people around here now. I thought some of them might stop by here.
Why was Mame here?
It's Valentine's Day today, isn't it? Well, she brought some chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah, why? Is something wrong?
Mame saw terror at the studio. Right after that, she saw Komeji's body. But she still brought Gen chocolate? Where is Mame?
She said she was headed to Iris's house.
The Sagan household, huh?
Thanks. I've been trying to get a hold of her, but...
Her phone is out of battery. She told me earlier.
I see.
Keep your phones charged, people.
Why are you looking for a Mame?
Gen and Mame are close. I can't tell him there's reason to believe Mame ran into terror. I don't want him to worry about her. I'll play it off.
Well, you see...
Yes, you see what?
I tried calling Iris, but still no dice.
We should just head to the Sagan household.
Yeah, good idea.
Sagan residence.
I'm sorry. I think you're just one step behind. Mame was here, but she left with Iris to go somewhere.
Oh boy, okay.
I see.
I'm sorry, Mame. Iris is taking a long time to get ready. Mame?
She was not having a good time. About Date. Yes! Spill the details! What's up with you and Date? Date and Hitomi had a deep relationship. I know that.
Why do you ask?
Well,
I haven't seen Date in a while. I've been waiting for him, but...
I'm sorry to ask such a delicate question.
No, it's okay.
What's going on between them? Give us detail. It's so disappointing that they didn't apparently get back together after the events of Somnium 1. Like, we went from the super heartfelt climax of Somnium 1, where Date got his body back, and he had that moment with Aiba before she blew up, and he reconnected with Iris and Hitomi, and I was like, oh my god, they're finally getting back together, and the relationship with Aiba has strengthened, and then we get to this game, and Aiba's run off because she got fed up with him, and he hasn't gone back to Hitomi, and he's just chilling in his apartment and going to work, and he's got a Saito mask on, and apparently a voice modulator or something. What the hell? Anything off about Iris and Mame?
Anything off about them?
Like a state of shock or panic, maybe?
Let me think. Iris seemed normal.
She's seen worse?
But I do recall Mame seemed troubled. She didn't say a word while she was here. Like her head was somewhere else. While Iris was preparing to leave, she just stared off into the distance.
Where did Iris and Mame go?
I'm not sure.
Great, a dead end.
They didn't tell me where they were going.
Sorry to have wasted your time.
There's no such thing as wasting time when you're investigating.
Yes, there is, but...
Even the most insignificant piece of information could be relevant.
Ryuki, I've never seen you so positive.
Maybe you're a good influence on me.
No, she's not.
Let's get going. We need to find Mame.
Alright. How about Yoyagi Park? Oh, is Leon gonna be here?
Doesn't look like Amame is here.
But wait, Leon
Oh,
is.
great.
Leon is obsessed with Kizuna, and Kizuna is Amame's friend.
Yeah, he might know where Mame is.
Let's ask.
Alright, let's deal with this clown.
Oh, you again. What's up?
Do you know a girl named Amame Doi?
Is that can of non-alcoholic beer just a part of your character model? Are you ever without it?
Oh, Kizzy's friend. Of course I know her.
Do you know where she is?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Really?
I saw her earlier.
What the hell?
Where?
I don't know. Give me 100,000 yen and I'll think about it.
Oh, fuck you.
You can't be serious.
I'm low on cash. Come on, Ryuki.
Fine. We'll do this.
Do I have 100,000 yen to just drop on this?
Leon, do you have a 500 yen coin?
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to look away, and you put it in one of your hands. If I can guess which hand it's in, tell me for free.
Oh boy, yeah, let's cheat.
And if you're wrong?
I'll pay you.
All right, sounds good to me. Let's do this. Don't peek.
I'll bet it's in neither of his hands. Well, no, he's dumb enough to play along.
Okay, I'm ready. Guess. Which hand is it in?
You can see Leon's bone structure. Scan both his hands and...
Left hand, huh? Are you sure? You can change it if you want to.
Right? Left hand? Yeah.
Darn it.
See?
How did you know?
Superpowers.
Ugh, damn. Well, fine. I did make a promise.
Yeah, fulfill it.
I saw Mame at ION.
ION.
That's the child services facility run by Riichi Chieda, Kizuna's father.
It's Valentine's Day today, right? We promised to meet up tonight. But I couldn't wait any longer. I want to see Kizzy right now. I don't need to talk to her. Seeing her from afar is enough.
This guy sucks.
So that's why I went to ION.
It's kind of like wanting to watch porn before going to happy ending places.
I don't think this is anything like that.
Mame was there. Mame, Kizzy, and Iris were talking. They had real serious looks on their faces. I couldn't barge into their conversation, so I left without saying anything.
They were discussing something serious then.
Those three saw Komeji's body at Studio Devita. Maybe they were talking about that.
Why are you even looking for Mame?
Well, you see...
Wait. Is Mame a suspect in the HB case?
What?
No, that definitely couldn't be it. Oh,
okay.
Kizzy. Yeah, I'm excited for tonight. We should meet. Okay. I'll see you there.
A date with Kizuna today.
A date? I guess it was a date.
Because it was Valentine's Day.
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Nothing. Just...
Kizuna saw Komeji's body at the studio, and then went on a date with Leon? Maybe she had an ulterior motive. What are you drinking?
Thought I told you that before. It's Alfrey. Non-alcoholic beer.
Did you buy that?
Of course I did. Okay, maybe it's true that I did steal a lot before. I know it's nothing to brag about, but they did call me the master of unlocking. Ugh.
You
But
don't
that's all
deserve
in
the reference.
Did you always steal by yourself?
It depended on what needed stealing. Sometimes I went alone, sometimes in pairs. If it was a big target, like some mansion in the boonies, I'd go with a team of 5 or 6 guys. The leader of the group was a Kumakura. You know them, right? That's how I met Moma, the chairman of the Kumakuras. I was usually partnered with Quartz. They were kind of like a bodyguard.
Quartz?
Helped me out whenever I got in a sticky situation. Why am I even telling you all this? I think I've said too much.
People like to
Please
talk
forget
in this game.
It's all in the past. Like I said.
Why do you think Mame is a suspect?
Oh, actually, 4 days ago, on the 10th of February, I saw Mommy then, too, in front of Horodori Institute.
Ooh, okay.
She didn't notice me, though. Anyway, Mommy headed into Horodori Institute by herself.
Interesting.
What business does she have at that research facility? That's what I was thinking to myself. I saw another person follow her in right after. It was Tokiko. Tokiko Shigure, president of NICE Japan.
Interesting.
I know what you're thinking. Why would you think she's suspect just because of that, right? Well, you're right. I don't even know if Mame and Tokiko saw each other in there anyway.
One second. Okay.
Not to mention Tokiko was killed 2 days ago, on the night of the 12th. So maybe it's got nothing to do with it. Nah, it probably doesn't. Just coincidence. But for whatever reason, it caught my attention. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna see Kizzy tonight.
Yeah, okay.
I need to head to the beauty salon first.
Do you have the money for that?
Beauty salon.
Anyway, adios!
God, he sucks.
Why was Mame at Horodori Institute?
4 days ago.
That is interesting information.
It's interesting that Tokiko was behind her as well. Horodori Institute. I remember.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horodori Institute.
We totally put that on hold. We need to go search that hidden room. But going now would be pointless. If it's a hidden room, it's gotta be a secret and locked up tight. They're not just gonna let us in there.
Anyway, we should focus on the task at hand. Find Amame.
Yeah. Leon said he saw her at Iowan.
All right, Iowan Garden. Tama and I headed to Iowan to find Mame. And then I banned a ViewBot advertiser. She was nowhere to be seen. Neither was Kizuna or Iris, who were supposedly with her. Are we going to talk to Kizuna's dad? I asked a worker if they saw the 3 girls. They answered, I saw them here before, but that was a while ago.
Well, we tried. Let's go.
No, wait. That person over there.
Oh, it's you!
Excuse me!
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you again.
I need to hurry. If I don't...
Your clothes are worn out.
I forgot to put mothballs in the dresser.
Your mask is upside down.
The body is the opposite.
What?
Why are you barefoot?
Rats don't wear shoes.
But you're not a rat.
Squeak, squeak.
Are you really a rat?
Go to the hospital already.
What are you doing here?
Breath. Where is it? Where is the main event taking place?
The main event? And she's
there
gone.
she goes.
What was she talking about?
Maybe a Halloween event or something?
Wrong season for that.
In February? Halloween is all about costumes. Speaking of costumes, makes me think about monsters, which makes me think about unidentified animals, UMA. I think my favorite UMA is the chupacabra, found in Puerto Rico. Is that where chupacabras are from? I thought they were Mexican. It has big fangs in its mouth, and it sucks the blood of humans and livestock. It can jump over 15 feet. I don't remember the specific height, but it seems to be relatively small in comparison to other monsters.
Maybe she was talking about that one thing.
What?
Don't make me say it. You know what I mean, don't you?
I absolutely don't.
There's no point in paying further attention to her.
She's pretty attention-grabbing.
We should head to
a different spot.
Okay, I'm going to save, and I'm going to take a break. I'm going to answer this question. I'm going to save, and I'm going to take a break. What kind of dream did you have last night? I didn't have any of these dreams. I'll say dream of getting arrested. Miniskirt police? That's sex. Oh. Alright, I need to take a rest for a minute. Have a drink of water and a snack and nurse his headache. I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I need a sec. Eating may have been a mistake. I'm nauseous. You know what really sucks? Well, many things about this really suck, but I won't be able to take a nap and sleep through the headache because lying in bed makes my migraines worse, and I have no idea why. Oh, it sucks. All right. To the Kumakura office. Hi, Moma.
Hey, Ryuki, what's up?
Can I sleep on the couch? I don't have a couch to sleep on. And I would probably... Excuse me. I would probably have the same problem. I believe we do have a hammock, but it's 45 degrees outside, so I'm not going to lie down outside.
I wanted to ask you something.
This is where the chairman's sitting. Why can I look at the chairman's chair? That's weird.
Oh shit, a shooting star. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate from Tessa. I want chocolate. Damn it, I couldn't say a third one in time.
How are you doing?
Not bad. Tonight, Tessa is gonna have a Valentine's Day stream. Oh, thinking about it makes my heart dance. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, God. Idol fans. Ask for information on the HB case.
Why are you even asking me?
Yakuza have connections all throughout the underworld, so I thought you might know something. Anything would help. Rumors, anything.
Rumors, huh? So our parent group, the Ujisaki, there's this higher up that's connected to NICE. I did hear something from him. The president of NICE Japan, Tokiko Shigure, she was in a relationship with the head of Horodori Institute, Chikara Horodori.
Now that's news. The Ujisaki family is a diabolical criminal group. Basically, they earn their income through illegal activities in the underworld, but they also seem to be receiving requests for work from secret societies. It seems that they have connections with the Freemasons. You know, Freemasons, a fraternal society said to have been created in the late 16th or early 17th century. They have members all over the world. They call each other brother, and they operate from the Grand Lodge, their headquarters. The symbol of the fraternity is a builder's square and a compass, the tools of masonry. Oh, and one more thing. The Eye of Providence is also famous. It's a triangle with the shape of an eye in it. That design is also considered one of the symbols of Freemasonry. By the way, there is a story that the Boy Scouts of America was also created by Freemasons. The Boy Scouts of America is ostensibly, this is a long one, an organization that seeks to improve the character of its members to make good people even better. But actually, why did Tama get cut off there? Ow.
What?
Of course, this isn't recent. We're talking decades ago. Back then, Tokiko wasn't even the boss. She was just some grunt at NICE. But Chikara, on the other hand, was pretty high up the ladder at NICE. Used his newfound power to get with Tokiko. Back when she was in her 20s, I heard she was a hottie.
She's still a hottie. Well, she was a hottie.
But like I said, she was young and naive. Chikara basically tricked her. He was married at the time, even had kids. Tokiko was his mistress. Real secret relationship type shit.
And that would lead to a lot of bad blood. How about Tokiko and Chikara?
Yeah, that's all I know about that. But I do have some more dirt on Chikara.
Yeah, spill.
This was also decades ago, but Chikara went to child service agencies all over Japan and got something from them.
What?
DNA samples. He said it's for DNA treatment or something, but I don't buy it. My guess is he was doing something shady.
Yeah, no shit.
Horodori Institute was real sketchy back then.
How about Mame?
You're talking about a Mame Doi? Tessa's friend?
So you know her?
Of course. I know everything about Tessa.
Okay.
So what about Mame?
She might have some valuable information about the case. I'm trying to find her. Do you happen to know where she is?
Sorry, I got no idea.
I see. Tokiko and Chikara in an illegitimate relationship.
And Chikara getting kids' DNA.
Cloning lab.
Let's figure it out later.
We still need to find Mame.
Alright, to Marble. This is a long sequence.
Welcome. We aren't open yet, though.
I've got something for you, Ryuki.
Yeah, what?
What?
A Valentine's Day present? Is that how that works in Japan? I think it's just chocolates on Valentine's Day.
It's hard, and it'll leave a mess all over your hands.
God damn it, Mama.
I know exactly what Mama's talking about.
It's her dick in a box.
It's chocolate.
That's what I was going to say.
It's Valentine's Day. I wanted all my customers to get some.
Inside the box is something hard. Play with it too much and you'll be left with a mess on your hands.
Oh, you want to know why there are 2 balls? This way, I have a spare if one stops working.
Is that how that works? I'm not sure that's how that works. Say thanks for the chocolate.
Thanks for the chocolate. I appreciate it.
Don't thank me, honey. Just don't forget to get me something on White Day.
What do you want?
Well, you can return the favor.
Meaning?
Something hard that will leave a mess all over my hands.
God fucking damn it, Mama. Tama! How about any information on the HB case?
Information, huh? Oh, I saw something online. There's this creepy video going around. Do you know about it?
Are you talking about the nirvanA trial?
No, not that one. There's another one.
So many creepy videos these days.
It was released at midnight. It's called nirvanA X.
Ooh, interesting.
X?
That's right.
Ryuki, I looked it up. Once again, the original uploader is anonymous.
It's just like that QR video. I thought it might have something to do with the HB case.
Mama, did you watch the video?
Yeah, I have it saved on my smartphone.
Alright, time to watch it and have a seizure.
Wanna see?
No, Ryuki, don't do it. Something bad might happen again.
Thomas Trivia. The ViewCube videos that have been released so far have not included anything that would induce a subliminal effect, but that doesn't mean they're safe. There's a possibility that there was a special production technique that only works on people like Ryuki, who have suffered some kind of trauma. The subliminal effect is a phenomenon in which a stimulus is given below the threshold of human perception, causing unconscious desires and emotions to arise in the person. Do you know where Mame is?
I don't follow. Did she get into trouble?
Little bit.
She may have come into contact with terror. She might have valuable information.
Well, okay then. Let's ask the big milky balls.
Stop.
Could you call them something else?
Oh, Tama, you're one to talk.
Oh, mighty balls. Who has the softest, bounciest skin in all the land? That is Mama, of course. That's right. Oh, you know it.
Who gives a shit?
I agree.
Now, serious mode this time. Oh, balls, the great and powerful. Please find someone for me. Her name is Amame Doi. Where is she right now?
Here we go again.
Go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there. Ooh. How was it?
Helpful.
Thanks, that was helpful. The Nice Japan branch.
Are you going to take her seriously?
Not necessarily, but it won't hurt to check, right?
Yeah, can't hurt. Alright, let's watch nirvanA X.
Mama, please.
Ryuki!
Okay then. I'm going to stream it on the screen over there. It's probably better to watch it on a bigger screen. Okay, here we go.
Moment of truth.
Okay.
Clickety-click.
What's with the red? Oh. Hands being cut apart. Okay. Reminds me of a program I used to mess around with during lunch at elementary school. Is that a tube of toothpaste? 215-1200. CCFGGD AEIGAHE.
What did I tell you? I warned you!
Huh? I think I'm okay.
Don't scare me like that.
About nirvanA X.
Judging by the name, it's gotta have something to do with the nirvanA initiative. The incidents at Shinjuku might be related too.
You mean the rocket that went off?
Yeah, that's right.
Tell me about that.
Anyway, I think that was like a test run for the initiative. But we don't know anything for sure. Where the actual show will happen?
The main event?
Who's behind it and why? We don't know any of the details.
We do have a clue as to when, though. The nirvanA X video. There were 2 codes on there. One of them was 215-1200.
Midnight tonight.
I think it's a date and a time.
February 15, 12 p.m.
Or, I guess, noon tomorrow.
Yeah, noon tomorrow.
The date and time when the nirvanA initiative will begin.
There's not much time.
What about the letters?
Not sure about that one. The numbers represented a time and date, so I'm guessing those were for a location.
A location?
Is it a simple cipher?
We have a lot to think about now.
Let's get a move on.
Alright, nice Japan.
It was 2 days ago that Tokiko's body was found here.
Oh, it's this guy.
The investigation is still ongoing.
So, what are you planning on doing here? Mame wouldn't be here.
I didn't come here expecting to find Mame.
You should go to the Nice Japan branch. You should gain some valuable information there.
What valuable information could be here?
I mean, it is the scene of a crime, Tama.
I don't know, but let's look around.
Okay. I gotta stop. I've gotta stop. I've gotta stop. I do not feel okay. So we're gonna call it a little early today. And we will pick this back up. When is the next stream of the Somnium Files? On the 17th. So, Thursday. This coming Thursday. Sorry for the short stream, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Final Fantasy XIV. Toodles.